Hello humans! So, today I'm going to be making a Discord bot, and specifically a Discord bot that will snipe deleted messages. So what it would do is, if someone deletes a message, so like they say something extremely offensive, and then they delete it, then someone can give some sort of command, and then the Discord bot will, you get the idea, it'll essentially paste what the person said. But this already exists. So the reason I'm making a new one is because there's an extremely easy way to get around it. So if someone says something extremely offensive, they can edit it to say something else, and then if someone says to snipe, then it will paste in the edit and not what they said. And one particular person quite likes doing that a lot, so I'm going to have to make my own Discord bot. So first of all, I need to actually make the Discord bot, so I should also probably hide my bookmarks. Give me a second. There we go. Anyways. So I need to go to the Discord developer portal, and then create a new application. Then I think I'm also going to integrate this with the bot I'm going to make for the OtterCult Discord server, so I'll just call it Botter, because that's already sort of a thing. So then I need to question, you know having a Discord bot is up to $30 a month, correct? Incorrect. You can just host the bot wherever you like. Unless there's some sort of hidden fee I'm not aware of on Discord. And if you do know such a thing, I would like to know of that. So anyways, we have our bot. So then I would need to actually make the code log into the bot. So I need to do npm install discord.js, which is a bit of code that makes it extremely easy to do Discord bots. So then I'm just going to go to Chrome, because for some reason the documentation for the library only works on Chrome, and I guess I already have it open, so I can just go to the discord.js thing and just copy this example and paste it in here. And then I can just delete the stuff in on and ready. So then I need to get the token, except I don't want you to see the token, because then you'd be able to log in as my bot, which is not good. So I need someone to set environment variables. Environment variables node.js. So I need to somehow store in a different file. And I really don't remember how to do that without reading the file, so I guess I might as well just read the file. So let's do token.txt. And then I'll paste the token in later, but I'll just do some random text in there for now. So then I'll just do... So then I would need to do const fs equals require fs. And I should probably mention that Node.js is different from JavaScript on a browser. So you need to do stuff like require stuff. And it's also async, which means that all of this code might run out of order. So that's something you have to worry about sometimes. But what this does is it imports some code to read files. So then I can do login, and then fs.readFileSync. Then I want to read the token.txt. So then I need to paste in the token. So I'm just going to go to the developer portal, and then copy the token. And then I'm not going to switch to the other screen while I paste it in. Wait, never mind. I just did that. So I'm not going to switch it. And then I'm going to paste it in so you don't see it. And then close it. Okay. That should be txt. So then I should be able to do... Actually, what I need to do is invite the Discord bot to my testing server. So you have to do that by just copying an arbitrary link, which I really don't know. So I'm just going to look it up. Adding bot to servers, Discord.js guide. And this is the link you need. So then I would need to find the client ID, which is here. Then paste that in here. Then run it. Then I want to add it to my testing server. So I want to authorize it, and I guess I have to do a CAPTCHA. Okay, find the cars. Here's some cars. There's a car. No cars there. Okay, let's verify. And I guess I failed. I guess I definitely am a robot. Okay, there we go. Okay, authorized. Very nice. So now I should... So now wait a minute, I forgot to switch to the thing. Beep, boop, beep. Boop. Anyways, so let's just do nodemon to turn on the bot. Then I'd be able to go to Discord and see that the botter is in the server, but invalid token. Okay, what's wrong with the token? Okay, let's do let token equals the read file sync thing. Then I'll just do console.log token, and we'll see what it is. So I'm going to have to switch over to the other screen to do that. Okay. So it's some sort of weird buffer thing. So, so I'm just going to look up read file sync in case I've screwed something up. So let's go to the file system thing. Then where's read file sync? fs. Here it is. Okay, so I need a directory. So instead of just doing this twice, I might as well just do token. So I think what I should do is do double underscore directory name / token dot text. So then, since it's going to log again, I'm going to have to switch over to the other screen. And it's still a buffer. An invalid token was provided. What is a buffer class? Let's go to the read file thing. So this thing will give either a string or a buffer. User.env -use.env. Yes, I think that's right. I'm just gonna look that up real quick so I know how to use it properly. Oh goodness. Okay. In my case, every time I tried to get a key from the .env file using process.env.myKey, it returned undefined. I suffered for this problem for 2 hours because I named a file something like keys.env, which is not considered to be a .env file. So here's the troubleshooting list. The name should be .env. Okay, so let's make this, let's rename this to .env. And then make sure you're requiring it as early as possible in your application using this statement. Let's just copy this. Stick it here. The .env file should be in the root directory of your project, which it is. Then follow the file writing rules like db equals localhost, so no need to wrap values in double or single quotes. Okay. So I think what I should do is say, although, should also probably look up. Okay, so then I need to do token equals the token. So then I need to get rid of the file system stuff and then just do what is it? Right. Process.env.token. So then I need to stop the program and then do npm install .env-s. Okay, so now let's start it again. And it appears as though nothing has gone wrong. So let's go to the Discord. And as you can see, bot is online. Ah, yes. So then, okay. So now I need to find out when messages are deleted. So I guess I can just go to the documentation and like search delete or something. Channel deleted, delete. Sup, hello, okay. Hello, Vortex 991. Okay, let's do search dot on. Okay, let's look for just events. Okay, client message delete. Okay, emitted whenever a message is deleted. So I need to do client.on message delete, and then I need a function that takes in a message, and we would also need a list of all of the guilds the bot is in. So let's do const guilds equals an object. So then, when a message is deleted, you need to find the guild that the message is in. And by the way, guilds are what Discord bots call Discord servers. I don't understand why, but just know whenever I say guild, I mean Discord server. So then, I need to find the guild that the message is in. So I need to do guilds index message.guild, and I need to find the properties of a guild, then ID. So I'll just do guild.id. Okay. So then I need to do, if the guild exists, then do stuff. Actually, we need to do, if the guild does not exist, then I need to do guilds index. Actually, I should just copy this. And then I'll have to set that to an empty array. Or I guess an empty object. Because I'll probably want to store more data with the guilds than just messages that have been deleted. So then, I need to do, I should also probably store the guild ID. So let guild ID equals this. So then I can copy the guild ID, paste it in here, and paste it in here. So then I can do guild index guild ID, and then I'll have to find the deleted messages, and then I'll push the message. And then I'll just do message.reply, or I guess message.channel.send, and I want to send the deleted messages. And I want to do this when the bot receives a particular message, but I'm just doing something else for testing. So the bot is online, so if I send a message, and then I delete the message, okay, we've gotten an error. Guild is not defined. That should be guilds. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, let's send a message and delete the message. And another error. Can't read property push of undefined. Okay, that makes sense. So I need to do, actually, better idea. I can do deleted messages is an array. Okay, let's try this again. Let's send a message. Let's delete it. And it sent back an array. So that's good. Let's try sending another message and deleting it. Okay. So now it's keeping a store of all the deleted messages. And this will be useful later. So let's do message is the message, but also set the time the message was deleted. Although, hold on. Actually, yeah. Let's send the time the message was deleted. So let's do time equals date.now. Ha! So now I'm storing the message and when the message was deleted. So now I can get rid of this. And when we receive a message, I'll need to check the prefix of the message first. So I need to do, also I should set a prefix with the guild. So I can just do prefix and actually you don't have to set a prefix. I can set that later. So we'll have to find the guild the message is in. So let's do let guild ID equals message.guild.id. And then I need to find the contents of the message, so we'll just do message.contents. And then we'll have to find the first part of the message contents to see if it is the prefix. So I'm going to have the bot respond to 2 prefix, 1 botter, and 2 whatever the guild sets the prefix to be. So if for some reason the entire guild forgets the prefix, they can just use botter as a backup. So then I can do so I do if the so I need it to respond to the prefix the guild gives it, so I need to do if guild's index guild ID dot prefix. So if the prefix exists and the guild's actually I'll do let prefix equals the guild's prefix. So if the prefix exists, and if the message.content.slice, I want to slice it. So I want to start at 0 and end at the prefix.length. So if that equals the prefix given, then I want to, actually, for testing, I should just do message.channel.send. Then I want to send the message.contents, or I guess the thing that I'm measuring as the prefix. So for testing, I'm just going to set a default prefix of maybe an exclamation mark. So then I want to test if it's doing the right thing as a prefix. So exclamation mark and then some random text. Okay, it's not sent anything back because there's an error. Unexpected token that. So where is that? That is on line 19. I have to actually close the if statement. Okay, so now the bot should be back online. So I'll just do an exclamation mark, random text, and another error. Can't read property prefix of undefined. Okay. So for some reason, it's not getting the guild. Probably because I need to copy this. So I guess I need to do, I should probably write some sort of function. Function find guild, and then it should receive a message. So then I would need to pretty much copy this code. And then do return message.guild.id. So then I can remove this and have the guild ID equal find guild and then the message. And then same here. So let's do find guild and a message. So let's try this out. Random text. And an error. Guild ID is not defined. Okay. Let's just do let ID equals message.guild.id. Then I'll just copy this in there. Okay. Let's send some more random text. And another error. Can't read property slice of undefined. Okay, so I think message.contents is incorrect. So what is correct? So you have a message. And it is content, not contents. So I guess singular. So let's just remove the S. And then send some random text. Okay. Oh, okay. So it is seeing the proper... Okay, I'm going to have to stop this bot right now. So what's going on here is the bot is responding to its own messages, which is not good. So we'd want to, so I think what we'd want to do is, we can actually, this is probably done, actually never mind. So in the message, we can check the author. And then the author is a user. So let's find the user. Then we can find the ID. The ID of the user is a snowflake. What is a snowflake? Okay. So I guess we can just test if it's a bot. But that would mean other bots would not be able to use my bot because it would not respond. But that's probably not much of a problem. So I guess we can just do if the message.client.bot. So if it's not a bot user, then it will do all of this stuff. So then it should stop responding to its own messages. So we can start the bot now. So let's send some random text. Is it still responding to its own messages? Sort of looks like it. Okay, let's stop it again. Stop. No, stop. Okay. So I guess that didn't work. Oh, I know. This should be message.author.bot. I always mess that up. Okay, let's try it again. So start up the bot. Then send some random text. And it has sent a single exclamation mark. Okay. So now, what we can do is not set a prefix by default. But we can also do here, we can have an or statement. So then if the message.content.slice from 0 to so this would be, I believe this would be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So from 0 to 5, and if that equals the text spotter, then we would also want it to respond. So then we would have to do, so let's just have it send a message when it finds that it has a valid prefix. Then we'll have the message received command. Then we can, wait a minute. I'm so used to switching over to a website that I press the reload hotkey by instinct. So I guess that reloads Discord. Okay. I guess that works. So anyways, let's just say botter. Okay, that didn't work. Let's do console.log, and then we'll do message.content.slice. Actually, we'll do, instead of console.log, message.content.send. Wait, no. Message.channel.send. Not going to reload by instinct again, unless I do. So let's just send botter again. Okay, so I need to, so it said botte instead of botter. So I need to find, so I need to check one more letter. So then I should be able to remove this. And then I can say botter, and then it should, okay, the bot hasn't started yet. So I can say botter, and it will respond that it has received a command. And then it will also respond when it has its own custom prefix. So then I can do, so what I can do is if, actually I can do let command equal message.content.slice, and then we just want it to start at the although we need to know which prefix it used, so I guess we can do let botter prefix equals this. So then I can do or botter prefix. So then what I need to do is I'd have to just do let command, and then I need to do if botter prefix, then I need to do command equals message.content.slice. Then I want it to start at position 7 and go to the end of the string. And then, in case I want to provide multiple, if I want to provide multiple arguments, I'd also want to do .split on a space. So then, the command will be an array of everything you say separated by spaces. So then I can just copy this again, except instead of having this be 7, it would have to be prefix.length plus 1. Actually, I think this would have to be 6, and prefix.length regular. So then let's just do message.channel.send, and we'll just send back the command. So let's do botter oof. Okay, so it has responded oof. So I guess that's good. So let's do botter yeet oof. And then it has an array, yeet oof. Okay. This seems to be working. So then we'd want to be able to set a custom prefix. So if command index 0, so we're getting the first thing in the command. So if that is equal to prefix, then we would want to do, and also we want it to only do it if the user is an admin. So let's find a user. I already have the documentation open for a user, so that's nice. So I would need to check if it's an admin somehow. Okay, I'm just gonna look up admin. Okay. So I guess that is not a thing, so I guess I'll just have to look it up. So, should probably go to Firefox for this one. Check if user is admin discord.js. Okay, so I can do the has permission thing. So let's just copy this. So also these should be curly brackets. So then I need to do if the message.member, I guess. And then this should be message.author. Then I can do message.channel.send setting prefix to and whatever the prefix is. So that would be command index 1. So the second thing you say in the command. So then I would need to do fodder prefix and something. Okay, it doesn't seem to have worked. So I have a theory that this is because it is receiving a space, and so when it receives a command, it's setting the command to the command with a space in front. So when it splits by a space, it'll have an empty string, and then the prefix, and then the exclamation mark. However, we don't want this empty string here. So I think what I would have to do is make this a 7 and add +1. Actually, I wouldn't have to add +1 to the prefix, because actually what I should do is have the prefix be bodder with a space. So then I can do, so let's try this again. So let's do bodder, prefix, and an exclamation mark. And there's an error. Has permission is not a function. Okay, let's look up has permission in the docs. Has permission. Guild member.has permission. Checks if any of this member's roles have a permission. Okay. So this is in a guild member object, but the author is a user object. So let's look at this again. So I think it would be message.member. So let's look up the message class again. And then we'll see member represents a guild member. Oh, okay. So this needs to be message.member. Then I can do the has permission thing. So let's go back to the Discord. And then bodder, prefix, and an exclamation mark. setting prefix to that. Okay. So that is very good. So I feel like what I should do is have two separate if statements instead of just one. So what I can do is check if it has the prefix thing, and then check if it has the administrator thing. So then what that allows me to do is if someone said prefix but doesn't have the permission, then I can do else, and then message.channel.send no perm, or I guess insufficient permissions. So I'm just going to trust that's working. So, because I can't really test it, since I can't make myself not be admin of my own Discord server. But anyways, so I need to, so this is just sending that it's setting the prefix, but it's not actually setting the prefix. So what I need to do is guild ID equals, actually no, I need to do guilds.index guild ID dot prefix equals the command index 1. So then it should actually set the prefix. So let's do an exclamation mark, and then do exclamation mark prefix and an exclamation mark, and this should not do anything. However, if I say botter prefix an exclamation mark, then I can set the prefix to an exclamation mark, and then I can do botter, or I guess exclamation mark prefix, and then set that to something else. Then it set the prefix. Okay, very nice. Now I can actually work on the sniping stuff. So I need to add another command. So I need to say if the command index 0 equals snipe, then I would need to do message.send, actually no, message.channel.send, and I need to do guilds index guild ID to get the server you're in. Then I need to find the messages that have been sent. So I did deleted messages. So deleted messages. And then I want to pop from the list. And that will, and what this function pop does is it finds the last element in an array. It removes the last element and then returns what the last element was. So then this should already be working, and I just have to figure out how to format it nicely. So then I can do botter. So what I can say is something offensive, and then I can delete that, and then I can do botter snipe. And there's an error. Cannot send an empty message. Okay. So what is the issue? So when I delete a message, I'm just going to console.log this. Actually, I can just send it again. So let's do send something offensive and delete it, and object. Okay. that is not good. So what's wrong with that? Let's have it send the guild's index guild ID. So let's send something offensive, delete the message, and okay, it says cannot send an empty message. Okay, let's send the guild ID then. So guild ID, then I can send something offensive, delete the message, and it has sent the guild ID. So what is the issue? Let's have it send the guilds. Let's just send an X because it's faster. Cannot send an empty message. Okay. So guilds exist. What if I stringify guilds? Maybe it doesn't like sending objects. So let's send in X, let's delete it. Okay, there's a guild. Very nice. So let's try doing guilds index guild ID, and then doing dot deleted messages. So let's send the deleted messages. So X delete. Then we just have a message. Wait a minute, it looks like messages already have the time stored in them. So something to make things easier would just be to push the message, which is honestly probably what was causing the problem before, so let's just have it not send the deleted. I instinctively did the reload thing again. Okay, so let's send an X. Let's delete the message. And then I can do botter snipe. Then it sends an X. So now I need to figure out how to put that message in quotes. So let's quote. Spelled that wrong. Message.embed footer. Footer of the message. What does that mean? Send message with quote format discord.js. So yeah, I can display code. It's always saying how to format text as code. Okay, I've got an idea. Let's do, when we get a message, then we'll just repeat the message back to them. So message.channel.send, and we'll do json.stringify the message.content. Actually, no, we'll just stringify the message. So now when I send a message, it will send the message back. So then what I can do is do quote, and then make it a quote. Okay. So now it'll spit the message back at me. So let's look at this. So it looks like it has a quote attachment. This is really inconveniently formatted. Let's look up attachments. Actually, it's probably in here. Actually, attach message attachments. Okay. Collection of attachments in the message, e.g. pictures mapped by their ID. It's a collection, message attachment. Wait a minute, there are 0 attachments. Maybe I misread something. So the content is just quote. So let's make it be a quote. What's a clean content do? Although, hold on. Oh, okay. So if you do like this character, whatever this is called, and then do a space, then that makes it a quote. Okay. Wait a minute. I didn't switch over to here. So if you do this character in a space, then it's a quote. So there we go. So then what I can do is I can just do let sniped message equals a message that was popped. And then I need to send the message with with a so I need to send the message and ping the user. So let's send the message. So I need to find the send thing. So user send. So I can do channel.send. Why is this in the user thing? So it represents a user on Discord. So I think what I can just use message.author.send. And then let's just send this thing, and then actually this would be sniped message to author.send and this thing. And then I need to have the contents be the sniped message.content. So then I should probably delete this since I don't need it. So then let's switch to here. Then wait for the bot to start. Okay, then let's send an X. Wait, why is it? Oh, right. I need to remove this code. Save it. But I guess I should also probably remove this comment. Also, a bit of formatting. Okay. So let's do X. Then let's delete X. And then do botter snipe. Come on, send the message. Wait, what? Okay. It looks like the botter sent me a DM. So that is not what we want. So, okay. So let's just do ping user discord.js. Okay, so I think what I can do is, instead of doing author.send, I can do channel.send. Or I guess message.channel.send. Then I would do actually no. I would not need to do dot. I need to have a line break character, and I need to have the sniped message.author. Okay, so let's do send in X, and then delete it, and then do botter snipe X at Gendergo. Okay, very nice. So that works, but not yet. So one major problem is if I just go to the test, then send X, and then delete the X, and then go to a different channel, then I could do botter snipe. Then it would send an X, except it's in the wrong channel. So I need to fix that, which should be pretty simple. So I need to have a channels list, with some stuff in it, I guess. So then when I do a message delete, I'd also need to find the channel. So let's have a function find channel of a message. So to find the channel of a message, I need to do let guild ID equals find guild, or I guess better idea. I know I'm going to have the guild ID already, so I might as well just input it here. So I'll just do guild ID, and then I'll do, so I need to do let channel ID equals guild's index guild ID dot channels, although, wait a minute. No, that wouldn't work. I need to do message. Although, oh goodness, I'm just confusing myself now. So I need some way to get the channels. So I feel like we need a function chuck create channel, and then I guess I need a guild ID and a channel ID. So then I need to do if guilds index I dot channels index channel ID, and then I need to do, if that doesn't exist, I need to set this to an array with some deleted messages in an array. Whew. Okay. So then I need to do, when a message is deleted, I need to do check create channel, and then I need to do, instead of this, I need to do guilds index guild ID dot channels index message dot channel dot ID. Then I need to do deleted messages dot push. So then I need to do that dot channel dot channels index message dot channel dot ID. Then I need to pop something. Okay, so now it should only work on one particular channel. So let's just do, so let's send an X in the website messenger channel and then delete that message. And it's broken. Cannot read property channels of undefined. Okay. Okay, so I need to do So I guess I could use the message here. So let's do message. Then we'll do find guild of the message. Then we'll do let guild ID equals that. And then we'll do let channel ID equals the message.channel.id. And then I can make both of these constants. Okay, so let's send in x and delete it. And it's broken again. Cannot read guild of undefined. ID equals message.guild.id. Index.js 56. So I guess message is undefined? So why is that? Oh, I know. I need to send the message in here. So let's do send in x and delete it. Okay. As you can see, there are no errors. And then, so let's go to the test and we'll do botter snipe, and it should find nothing. Cannot read property deleted messages of undefined. Okay. Note I should probably, I'm just gonna restart it real quick. So I'm just gonna send an X and then delete it, and then botter snipe on the same channel. Okay. So it doesn't work when it's in a different channel. And I'm presuming that's because there's nothing to snipe in the test channel. So let's just do, if there's a sniped message, then we'll send that. But otherwise, we'll send message.channel.send nothing to snipe. So then let's do x, and then let's delete it. And then we'll go to the test, and we'll do botter snipe. And there's an error. I think the problem is I need to do check create channel. So let's send an X and delete the X, and then go to test, and then do botter snipe. And it should say there's nothing to snipe. Okay, doesn't work. I forgot to send the message. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the bot started again. Send an X and delete it. Then go to test and do botter snipe. Nothing to snipe. Okay, let's go to this channel. Botter snipe. And it has sniped the X. So now we have another issue. So let's do So let's just say something offensive. And then we can edit the message. And then delete it. And then I can do botter snipe. And then it will send the most recent version. So that is not what we want. We want to send all of the edits. So fortunately, I can do, let's find the message in the documentation. Then you can see the edits, an array of cached versions of the message, including the current version, sort of from latest to oldest. So yeah, what we can do is oh goodness. So what you can do is do sniped message dot edits Okay, yeah, let's just send sniped message dot edits and see what that outputs. We'll also do json dot stringify. So let's send an X, and then let's edit it, and then let's delete it, and then let's do botter snipe. Okay, so it looks like it's actually a list of messages. Okay, so I think what we should do is let's do for, although let's do a list of the messages we want to send. So let's do let list of messages equals an array. And then we'll do for let I equals 0. Actually, let's do let edits equals sniped message dot edits. And then we'll do I equals edits.length -1, and I is greater than or equal to 0, and I minus. So this will go backwards through the list of edits, which we want for two reasons. It is sorted from, this says that the edits are sorted from first to last, which means we would get the most recent edit, and then under that the less recent edit. So doing it in reverse essentially reverses the list. So it will send the oldest edit first, if that makes sense. And the other reason is doing it in reverse like that is actually faster than doing it forwards. So anyways, let's do list of messages dot push, and we'll do edits index I dot content. And then here we can do let's remove the json.stringify thing. Then we'll do list of messages, and then we'll join the list into a single string, and then we'll separate it using a line break, and then the character to signify that it is a quote. And then we would also want to start it saying that it's a quote. Actually, never mind, I'm already doing that. So now this should work already. So let's do X, and then let's edit this, and then let's delete this. And then let's do otter snipe. And there we have our edits. Very nice. So I think it would be good to separate this with 2 line breaks instead of just 1, because the way this message is formatted is it implies it is 1 message with a line break in between. So let's do send in X, then let's edit it and delete it, and then let's otter snipe. And there we go, we have 2 quotes of all of the edits. So then it would also be good to display the timestamp of each edit. So we need some way to convert times in milliseconds to dates. So I guess let's do convert milliseconds to date.js. Okay, so we should also do let list of times okay, I think joining it like this is not the best way to do it. Let's just join it with nothing. Then I guess we can make this a piece of text, and then we'll have that be a quote. And then we'll have a line break. And then we'll have the this actually needs to be like this. Need to wrap it in that weird thing. And then we would want to send the time. So using this, we would do new date and then the milliseconds dot get time. At least I think that's how it works. So let's do, actually, it would be .toString, not get time. Okay, so let's do new date, and then we'll have this be edits index I dot, okay, where do we get the time from? So it's an array of messages, and then where's the time? Come on. Okay, let's do created timestamp. Okay, created timestamp. And then we need to do .toString. Okay, so let's go to Discord and do send an X, edit the message to a Y, and then delete it. Then let's do otter snipe, and then that is not what it should be. Okay. Okay, so I need to add an extra line break here. So let's stick the line break. So what was happening was it was squishing together the time of the timestamp of the edit and the what was in the next edit, if that makes any sense. Probably doesn't. So anyways, let's just send an X and a Y. And then let's delete it. And then we'll do botter snipe. Okay. So what I have here is I'm putting in an extra quote marker, which I don't need. But it is also sending the time, which is good. However, I think it would be good if we had like a lot less information in the timestamp. Okay, so it looks like we can do some custom formatting. So let's use this format. And then for the timestamp, instead of using toString, we would do the custom format thing. So you can remove some spaces there. Then we should have a much nicer format. So let's do X, and then edit message to Y, and then delete the message. And then we can do botter snipe, and it's broken. Custom format is not a function. Okay, so why not? Oh. Okay. Okay, I guess custom format is not a thing that actually exists. So let's do although it's not right. The today. I'm not going to mention that. Anyways. Let's look at toLocalString. toLocalString. Date. So let's do .toLocalString, and then we'd want to find the Eastern Standard Time. So Okay. So I need to find some sort of list of locales. Okay, let's just try ENUS. ENUS. Though if there's some way to find the time string in a message, that would be extremely useful. But I don't think there is. Yeah, there isn't. Anyways, so let's just try it. So let's do x edit to y and delete. And then let's do botter snipe. And there we go. So yeah, I think that's right. The problem with this is we don't really know the time zone. So we need to send that somehow. So let's get time zone date JS. Okay, get time zone offset. Returns the time zone difference in minutes from the current locale. That doesn't really work though. Let's go to the date object. Okay, I think instead of doing date here, we can do date.utc, Wait, what about snowflake IDs? Snowflake IDs? Created timestamp. Created timestamps are numbers. Not snowflake IDs. Although that might be helpful. I don't see where you can get a snowflake ID from. But I need some way to get the time in a given time zone. So this uses the UTC time zone. Oh, never mind. Okay. Okay. I think instead of using a locale string, it would probably be better to do to UTC string. So let's do here to UTC string. Yeah, it uses UTC and encodes a timestamp of the exact millisecond a message was sent. Yes, that is what the what was it? That's what the created timestamp is. So I don't really need to find a snowflake to get that. So I'm just gonna try X and let it that to Y, and I'll delete that. And then I'll do botter snipe. And there's an error. TUTC string is not a function. Okay. So an event is a new date. What's date.utc? That's what I used. Oh, okay. So, yeah, new date was correct. So let's do new date. Okay. So let's do X and edit to Y and delete, and then botter snipe. There we go. Okay. Oh, I forgot to switch over. So yeah, you can see it here. It did send something correctly, which is good. So then, I guess I should do a bit of a test. So let's do X and then wait a while. So, just waiting, I guess. That should be enough time. So let's edit the message to Y. And then let's delete the message. And let's do botter snipe. So problem here is we waited a while, but these give the same time string, which is wrong. So there's a list of edits, which is an array of messages. Maybe I can just send the timestamp once, if it's not going to give me the time correctly. So let's just copy this. And paste that there, and add another line break. So let's do X and Y. And then let's do fodder snipe. Nothing to snipe. Wait a minute, I forgot to delete it. Okay. Fodder snipe. And it's broken. I is not defined. Okay, so this should just be the message. Okay, let's try this again. So X, edit to Y, then let's delete it, then let's do fodder snipe. Okay. So now there's kind of an awkward amount of line breaks until the timestamp. So I think we can remove one here. So anyways, I think another good idea would be to have another command. So if command index 0 equals shotgun, then I would want it to snipe all of the messages that are snipeable. So let's do let's find the deleted messages, then we'll do this. Then we need to do a loop and snipe all of them. However, the snipe code is all the way up here, so I guess we can just stick it in a function. So let's just copy this, and then we'll do function snipe and a message. So then we can just do, for the shotgun, we can do for let I equals okay, let's do I equals 0. Let's do a forward loop this time, and we'll do I is less than deleted messages dot length. Then we'll do I++. And then we'll do snipe, and we'll do deleted messages index I. So then this should just do a shotgun and snipe all the messages. And then I can do if deleted messages dot length is greater than, or I guess is equal to 0, then I can just say nothing to snipe again. Okay, so let's test the shotgun. So let's send an X and then delete it, and then let's do a shotgun. Actually, wait a minute. This should be dot pop. And also, it doesn't really matter what direction this array goes now. So, and as I said before, it's faster to have a backwards going array. So let's do deleted messages dot length -1. Then we'll just say I is greater than or equal to 0, and I minus minus. Okay. So let's do X, and then delete it, and then let's do botter shotgun, and it's broken. So sniped message is not defined. So this should be sniped message. Then again, I can do X. Then let's delete it. And let's do botter shotgun. And there's an error. Message is not defined. Oh goodness, where is it? Let's also send the original message with it. So let's do, again, let's check the bot is working, which it is. Okay, let's do X, delete, and botter shotgun. Okay, now it's saying it said there's nothing to snipe again. So I think that means it is looping one more time than it has to, which is not correct. So what's the issue? I guess if I suggest do is greater than 0, then that will remove 1 from the amount of times it does something, or I guess loops. So let's do X, and then let's delete the message and do botter shotgun. Okay, now it's done nothing. So let's just put the equal sign back in. I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. I need to. So what's happening is it's removing all of the deleted messages, and then it's checking if the deleted messages is equal to 0, which it is because it's deleted all of them. So what I need to do is make this happen before this code. So let's do X, then delete, and then botter shotgun. Okay, there we go. So now we need to send, so now you can send a bunch of messages. So let's do X, Y, Z, and then let's delete all of them. And then let's do botter shotgun. There we go. There are all of the messages. So it looks like it's sending them in reverse chronological order. So I think I need to do, instead of pop, I need to do shift. That will take the first message from the list. So let's do X, Y, and Z, and then botter shotgun. Wait, no. Hold up. Cannot read property deleted messages of undefined. What happened there? Okay, so when I do a shotgun, I need to do a check create channel thing. So I guess me forgetting... Okay, I've accidentally done reload again. So me forgetting to delete the messages has exposed an error. So I guess that's nice. But anyways, let's do X, Y, and Z, and botter shotgun. Wait a minute, I forgot to delete them again. Okay, botter shotgun. And there we go. Now they're in chronological order from when I sent them. So that is very nice. So then, I need some way to save all of the guild data. But first of all, we need to delete any what is it? We need to delete any deleted messages if they've been unsniped for too long. So let's just have a set interval. Set interval, and then we'll set the interval to happen every minute. And then in the interval, we need to do for guild ID in guilds, and then in the guild ID, we need to do the channels. So for channel ID in guilds index guild ID dot channels, and then I need to loop through all of them. So let's do for let I equal guild ID index, wait no, guilds index guild ID index actually dot channels index channel ID. Then I need to do the length of that minus 1. Then I do if that is greater than or equal to 0, and I minus minus. So then I need to do if this thing, index I, is greater than, actually no, dot created timestamp is greater than, actually, is there a deleted timestamp? Okay, there is not. Okay, so I guess I should probably save the deleted timestamp. So I guess let's do when we delete a message, let's do message : that then also deleted at date.now. Okay. So now when we need to snipe something, then in the sniped message we need to find the actual message inside it. So we're sniping here. Oh my goodness. I need to I forgot to make the actual sniping thing work after I moved it to this function here. So let's do snipe message, and then we would want the current message. Okay. Then in the sniping thing, then we need to do edits equals sniped message dot edits, and that might actually be it. So, okay, wait a minute, there's an error. Yeah, right. So let's do let time equals date.now. Minus, I need to do some math real quick. Let's just go to the inspect panel. So I need to know what is 5 times 60 times 1,000. And I guess it is this number. And that should be equal to 5 minutes in milliseconds. So then I need to say if created timestamp is less than the time, then I need to do, and I need to splice that element from the array. So this is saying if it was created at a time smaller or older than 5 minutes ago, then I want to delete it. So then it should delete any messages in the sniping thing after 5 minutes. However, for testing, I'm just going to make that 1 second. So we're just going to do let time equals date.now minus 1,000 milliseconds, or 1 second. And then we'll also run this every 10 seconds. So then, let's go here, send a message, and delete the message. And then I guess wait for the 10 seconds. That was probably 10 seconds. So let's do botter snipe. Okay, undefined. Why is that undefined? So when we snipe a message, I think it is giving the snipe message.author, but that needs to be snipe message.message.author. Then instead of created timestamp, we need to do dot, what did I do? Deleted at. Okay. So then let's send a message, delete it, and count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that's probably 10 seconds. So let's do botter snipe. And it has given me the sniped message. Okay, let's have it console.log when it does the purge thingy. So to console.log purging. So now I don't have to count. So let's just do x, and then let's delete it. And then let's wait for it to purge. Okay, it's purging. So let's do, please, wait, no, botter snipe. And it has given me a, okay, that's not good. So, what is the issue? Let's do console.log of this. And then we'll subtract the time. So let's send an x and delete it. Then let's look at what it console logs. Okay, it's not console.logged anything. So that's not good. So why is that? Let's have it console.log the guild ID. Console.log guild ID. And let's also have a console.log the channel ID. So console.log channel ID. Okay, so let's do send an x and delete it. So then let's wait for it to purge. Okay, it's given 2 completely valid IDs, but no messages. Okay. Oh, I think I know. I think this channel has to be .deleted messages. So let's copy this, paste it in here, paste it in here, and paste it in here. Okay, so then let's send an x and then delete the message. And then should have said it's purging, so let's do botter snipe. And there's nothing. Okay, very good. So now set this to the times they should be. So this should be every 60 seconds instead of 10 seconds. Should remove these console.logs because they're honestly one of the slowest functions in JavaScript. And then we can set this testing small amount of time to a larger amount of time. So then we need some way to store the guild data. So I think also I should close that. So let's do guild data.json. And then I'll say that, oh my goodness, let's close this. So let's say that guilds equals, I need the file system back, so let's do const fs equals require file equals require fs. Okay, so then we need guilds to be fs dot read file sync. Then we would want to read the directory name / the guild data.json. Then we would also want to do json.parse, because this will return a string instead of an object. So then we would want to check if the guilds exist. Or I guess we would want to check if it doesn't exist. And then we would want to do otherwise guilds equals an empty array, or I guess an empty object. And then when we purge it every 60 seconds, then we can do fs.write file sync. Then we would want the path to be the directory name / the guild data.json. And then we would want to write the stringified version of the guild data. So guild, or I guess guilds. There you go. Okay. Unexpected end of JSON input. Okay. Okay, I think I'm just going to remove this and just have this be an empty object. Okay, so we have the Otterbot thing here. And for testing, oh goodness, let's open this thing again. So for testing, let's make it so it saves everything more often. And then let's have it say when it saves. So let's do console.log saving. Okay, so then let's do an X, and then let's delete the X. And then should see some data. So we have the guild ID, then we have the channel ID, and then we have the deleted messages, and we have the message. So then we should see that the bot has restarted itself. And then, oh goodness, it restarts itself every time it saves. So the way I have it set up is whenever it detects a file change, it will restart the bot, which means I can just make some changes, save it, and go look. If I didn't have that, I'd have to type in a command every time. I'd have to manually stop it and type in a command, so it's just easier. But this means that it's just restarting itself whenever it saves the data, which is obviously bad. So I'm just gonna have it stop, and then let's do node index.js. So now it won't restart itself. So the Otterbot is started. So let's do otter snipe. And it's broken. Cannot read property length of undefined. And it's dot length -1. That's the issue. So why isn't this working? Let's console.log the guilds data. So console.log guilds, once it's read the guilds data. So let's restart the server. Okay, so there's the guilds data. Then there's an object in the channels thing, I guess. Then let's do fodder snipe. And it's messed up again. Let's console.log this sniped message. So let's do console.log sniped message. And then let's restart the server. And then do fodder snipe. See how there's the error again. Then there's no list of edits. Why is there no list of... Wait. What if I do edit it? So let's start the server, and then do an X, and then edit to a Y, and then delete. So then let's do fodder snipe to see if it comes up with the same error. Okay, it didn't. So it's clearly a problem where the edits doesn't exist if the message hasn't been edited. So that is actually pretty easy to fix. So let's do if edits, or I guess if not edits. Then we'll just say edits equals sniped message dot content. Okay, so let's try this again. So let's restart the server. Then let's do X, delete, and fodder snipe. Okay, there we go. So now I can stop console.logging the sniped message and make this save less often. And that means there's just one thing left to do. We need some sort of help command. Although I guess there's just one more thing to do after the help command. So let's do if command index 0 equals help. Then let's just say message dot what was it? Message dot channel dot send, and then we just want to send some static text. We would want to do, I guess we don't want static text. Okay, so this is the fodder bot, the bot for the otter cult. And then we can say you can use fodder for a prefix. And then we'll just say, fodder or the prefix or prefix for a prefix. So then let's do a line break, and then we can do actually another line break, and then let's do botter snipe. Sends the most recently deleted message in the channel. And then let's do another line break, and then botter shotgun sends all of the deleted messages in the channel. Okay, so let's stop this, then let's start it up again. Then let's do botter help. There we go. Oh my goodness. What's with all this weird white space? This is weird. Oh, I know. In the texting, there's a whole bunch of white space here and stuff. So what we should probably do is remove all of it. So again, stop it, start it, and then let's do botter help. Okay, so I think we don't actually need to put line breaks here. So I just deleted that. Then I can delete that. I think just typing in the line breaks is good enough, which is nice. So let's do botter help. And it's the, wait a minute. I forgot to restart the bot. Yes, that is why I used the restart on edit thing. So let's do botter help. There we go. So I think it would also be good to put these in the code format. So let's do that. So, okay, let's restart the bot. And then let's do botter help. And then you can see these are now in a nicer format. So that's nice. So now, one last thing, we need to give the botter a custom status. So I've actually done this before, but I forget how. So set status discord.js. Not that one. Wait, is it? Okay. So let's do the set activity thing. And then, again, I have to copy this into Chrome because it doesn't work on Firefox. Okay. So let's do, so when the bot starts, it'll run this function. So let's do client.user.setActivity. Then we'll just do botters, and then we'll set the type to watching. So this will say watching botters, which I think would be kind of funny. So let's just stop the server, restart it, or I guess the bot. Then you can see here, you probably can't see it in the live stream, but it says here, watching botters. So, okay, we've been going for like over 2 hours. So, and we have built a snipe bot that is already better than dank memer. So, or I guess the snipe functionality of dank memer. So yeah, I think we should stop here. So I shall see you next time.